Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on the March map on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and I am joined on the server at the moment by Ethan, and we are baling a little bit more grass here. Seems like one of the more popular things to do on the map here, probably because it pays quite well. And this time around, we got something a little bit new to help us make the wrapped bales with. I know I've gotten a few comments from you folks asking if I've seen it yet, and of course I have. And for those who have not yet seen it, well, you're about to. Oh, overshot that one a little bit. It's one problem with the automatic bale unloading if you don't stop quick enough. Come on, roll out of the way. Okay, fine, don't roll out of the way. Oh, that was a lag spike there. Anyway, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, we currently have server 2 here on the March map. And server 1 is on Chellington. And links for the mods needed to join those servers are in the description of all my multiplayer videos. As well as information for the TeamSpeak server as well. And in order to join the multiplayer servers, you will have to hop on TeamSpeak. The passwords for the multiplayer servers are on TeamSpeak. And like I said, we're just pretty much doing that to keep the troublemakers off, or at least try to anyway. I think I'm going to change this to auto delay. Let me change that, probably, maybe try for 3 seconds here. That way I got a little time to back up. Something I can actually do too that might help. If I do shift 3 here, then it'll automatically stop when it's 100% full. That way, if I don't stop quick enough, at least drive control will stop us. And there again, drive control obviously won't be quick enough either, but might get us a little bit closer maybe. There must be quite a bit of grass here because we are filling up quite quick. I think I need to shift the GPS over here just a little bit. For some reason, it looks like my key bindings got reset. I usually had the vehicle group switcher. Instead of the control key, I always switched it to the alt key, because the control key is like used for a lot of things. Courseplay related, GPS mod related, and it's just kind of annoying in my opinion when it's bringing that up all the time, even though, you know, like in this case, I'm trying to use the GPS and not the vehicle group switcher. So typically, I change it to the alt key. Like I said, for some reason, that seems to have reset itself. Apparently, that's something Farming Simulator's not fixed yet, is their control debacle. Farming Simulator definitely has to have one of the messiest control systems I've ever seen in a game. Looks like I need to shift it over just a little more here yet. Hard to tell with that silly vehicle group switcher up like that. I was wondering why the vehicle group switcher wasn't working earlier. That must be why. I didn't realize it till now. That, oh yeah, it's not the alt key anymore. Apparently somehow the controls got reset. And it is now back to the control key, which is the default key, by the way. Like I said, there must be quite a bit of grass here because we are filling up really quickly. And yes, several of you folks pointed out, we'll watch this next one here. when you watch the bale get unloaded. Notice how it goes right back in again. Kind of weird. I guess they haven't fixed that issue yet either. I do believe this is a baler by Giants, as far as I know. Yes, the Coon. It is a mod. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that is by Giants. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, we were joined by Zoid 05. Sure what's up with this little bit of missing bit here. Actually, probably from baling last time. And, you know, when you overshoot. Oh, he says he likes the bales. Oh, good. Ah, yes, looks like we got him doing some wrapping here. So you folks can probably see him already. Interesting. Ah, this GPS still is not right, is it? I did not set the GPS up here. It was set up when I started, so... That try looks like a little bit different width. And see how that works. Hopefully that'll work a little bit better. And don't worry, for those of you itching to see what's up with the wrapper there, we'll get to wrapping here in a couple minutes. Let's make a few bales here first. Either the windrow's a little wide, or I need to actually maybe move over just a little bit more here. 13.6. Let's try for 13.7. That's definitely changed it. Okay. That is definitely something that would be nice if GPS mod, when you try to change the width. Oh, there it is, 13.7. With no offset, please. If you've ever noticed, when you try to manually set the width on the GPS, it doesn't just do 0.1 at a time. It kind of quickly jumps. So when, you know, 13.6 all the way to 13.9, it doesn't, you know, go 13.7 next. Be kind of nice if it actually would do that. And yeah, looks like we got it about right there. Was it a 3-second delay I put on there? That seems to be a little bit better. Gives me enough time to back up and actually not miss any grass, hopefully. Although we are missing a little grass on the other side now. Okay. We're actually pretty close to being centered down the windrow, though. Okay, and we'll read some comments here a moment. Mathos was saying maybe a pay raise for your hired workers, or turn off the pay for loss in fuel. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking the cut off the pay here for the loss in fuel. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, it definitely seems like the hired workers, at least on the Goldcrest map, are a little bit derpy at times. Just randomly quitting. Or someone put it in the comments, you're just going on strike. Or, you know, randomly turning around at weird spots in the field where they really shouldn't be turning around for no reason. Yes, you should be able to see the wrapper going over there. And like I said, I've had a few comments from you folks pointing out this wrapper already, so some of you know what it is. Phil in a box was saying another great video. The hand icon is the cost per working hour on leased equipment. So yes, on the vehicle screen there, that is what that price is. Okay, and we're back and joined by Brian. And maybe we'll finish this windrow here, then we'll start wrapping bales here as well. And you know what? We're just going to skip the GPS. Let me turn, yeah, there we go. Turn the GPS off there. Given that it's definitely not lined up well for some reason. I don't know what width was being used before. I think it was, what, set to 13.3 when we started or something like that. That definitely didn't seem like it was right. Brayden was saying, great video, and can you get field 13 on a Gold Crest Valley? We'll have to see once. Obviously not on this map at that point, so I don't know which field that is without looking. Brayden was also asking, how do you make money so fast? Well, it's actually called farming, and actually doing what we're doing right now here. Making silage bales is a really great way to make money. Maybe not necessarily the most fun way to make money doing it, you know, repeatedly, but doing it a couple times definitely makes some pretty good money. Okay, we're back and joined by Dominaz. I guess that's how you say that anyway. Okay, and we'll see if we have a tractor left to use, and we'll grab the other bale wrapper. Yes, the case should be more than big enough. Oh, we got to hurl. We'll take this tractor. Seeing how we got it. Oh, come on, you're gonna let me connect? There we go. Okay, so for those of you who have not seen this bale wrapper here yet, this is the RDAllen AUL auto wrapper. Or bale wrapper, pretty much. We'll get it out to the field here, take a look at it. And one of the really, really cool features that it has. Okay, there we go. We'll just stop here, get out a moment, and take a look at this. So like I said, this is the, as the mod author termed it, the RDAllen AUL. The AUL stands for Automatic Unloading Bale Wrapper. So it's basically automatically unloading. And under baling technology here, I guess it's considered a lizard. And the mod author, I did not make this, by the way. So for those of you wondering, no, this is not something I made. One of the players here on the multiplayer server, Stephen, made this. And of course, this is just the in-game bale wrapper. He just reskinned it and stuck RDAllen on it. And if you look at the bales, He stuck RDAllen on the bales as well, and of course made them the fluorescent green color, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, let's get started here. And like I said, one of the cool features about this has the automatic unloading option. So we'll just push B there. It does wrap a little bit fast, interestingly enough. So it does wrap a little bit faster than in game one. And I haven't timed it. I know somebody told me what it was again, but I don't remember how fast it is. Still takes a few seconds. Okay, and we're back and joined by Good Munder. And for those of you who've been watching the videos for a while now, ever since the automatic unload for the baler came out, you've probably known I've been saying we need an automatic unload for the wrapper. Well, here it is. This has the automatic unloading function on it. And by the way, the kind of the story behind the green color here, for those of you wondering why it's green, well, Stephen was making the wrapper here, and he was kind of mentioning on TeamSpeak he was making something, and it kind of got around to me asking, well, is it green? He said it wasn't, but he could make it green. So at the time, I did not know what he was making, but that is pretty much the story of how this ended up being green. Oh, Stephen's going to join. I believe that is the one that made this. I'm assuming it's the same Stephen anyway. So like I said, best feature ever on a wrapper here, automatic unload. And all you have to do is just push B to turn the automatic unload on. If you don't want it to automatically unload, you can just turn that off, and it'll function exactly the same as the in-game wrapper, and it won't automatically unload. Okay, and we're back, and as I was just mentioning a moment ago there, we are joined by Stephen. And like I was saying there as well, he is the mod author behind the automatic unloading bale wrapper here. And looks like we got somebody helping us bale here now as well. Of course, now that we got two people wrapping, won't take long to wrap all these bales. Anyway, we'll read a couple more comments here again. Loyal saying, like your videos, well done. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for that. Oh, good. We got somebody picking up the bales here now as well. Oh, that back trail looks kind of cool with all the bales on it. B. Sturgeon was asking, will you do a Let's Play on Chellington or Lostburg? Already did one on Lostburg. Lostburg was the previous map on the multiplayer server here, so that map is done. And kind of like I mentioned in my previous videos, I don't plan on doing one in Chellington. Already did Chellington back in Farming Simulator 15. Not much really changed on that map. Still a really good map, by the way. And kind of like I also mentioned as well, I don't really want to have 3 maps going at a time. We'll pretty much just stick with the 2 maps. So in that case, it's going to be a Goldcrest Valley currently, single player. And the March map here for multiplayer. Ryan was asking, is that a modded bale trailer at the beginning? Yes, it is. The Big Daddy trailer there is a modded bale trailer, as well as what's the brand name here on the Brantner, I think? No, Flegel. The DPW Flegel trailer here. Actually, the modded one. Yes, there's the modded one. That's an automatic loading bale trailer. Looks exactly the same as the in-game one, but like I said, just automatically loads the bales. Oh, there's the cha-ching sound. Speaking of cha-ching, 1.4 million. George was saying the alignment guide is pretty useful for the Lily Juno. By the way, you can tab to the Lily Juno as well as add it to the vehicle group switcher. And yes, I did find that out after recording their last episode. It's like, oh, I can add this to the vehicle group switcher. Which I don't think I've done that yet, but I definitely should do that. That'll definitely come in handy. Well, looks like somebody had to get some fuel for the tractor there. True, don't sell the bales, store them. Unless we're storing the bales. I don't know that we are, but maybe there is a reason we're storing bales for something. We did have a pretty good stack of bales here on the server the other night, apparently. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 of them, it sounded like. Phil was saying, just wanted to wish you and yours and everyone else a Merry Christmas. So yes, just about Christmas here. Kind of right around the corner, a couple days yet. Everybody out there looking forward to some good Christmas gifts. Some time off from work. And some good food to eat. See, anything else? Yeah, pretty much, I think that about sums it up, I guess. Steve was saying I do headlands at both ends of the field. That way when the hired worker turns around, he'll turn around on the field as opposed to off the field. That would probably help with courseplay unloading. That does make sense. He also says, great videos. Thank you very much for that. Edward was saying, I haven't had too much trouble with hired workers. I do have a bit of trouble with a hired worker running the case 1455, pulling the Salford plow, but that's manageable. Salford plow, and I'm assuming you're probably talking about, because you got the small Salford plow, but I'm assuming he's probably talking about the big one, because I don't know what trouble this one would cause. Other than it's a little bit on the derpy side. But if you're pulling that large plow... where's the case? There it is. With that tractor. Wow, that's a little bit big for that tractor. Yeah, Samuel was saying, and everyone was going on strike or something like that. Yes, it sure seemed that way, didn't it? All the hired workers just... deciding up and quit there. Andrew was saying, good videos. Thank you very much for that. Getting attacked by the bale here. Did you folks see that? I drive past it and it rolls into me. Oh, come on. Detect it. There we go. Does seem like this could actually use to fold out a little further. And it's not just this bale wrapper, by the way, it's the in-game one. Obviously, this is just a mod of the in-game one. But it does seem like this particular bale wrapper needs to fold out a little further so it's not so close to your tires. It does seem like you have to drive really close to the bale. Even then, see how close I was, and I'm still not quite close enough. Suppose a tractor with or smaller tractor with narrower tires might help, but still. Gene was saying, I can't believe I noticed the layout was almost identical to Westbridge Hills there, and I've been playing it for almost a week. I'm assuming you're talking about the March map there. So yes, like I said, for those of you who've been playing on this map, or looking at this map, you'll probably notice looks very, very similar to Westbridge Hills. Like I said, a few minor differences. You know, some of the fields changed a little bit. And stuff moved around, stuff renamed, etc. But overall, very, very close to the Westbridge Hills map. Pretty much just flattened out. You'll notice this map is not very hilly. Or at least the fields, anyway, are not hilly. Cole saying I got the GPS mod, and you're right, it's a great mod. Yes, once you get the GPS mod, I don't think you'll ever go back. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.